Hey guys!
So today's video is a bit of a taboo subject.
Yeah, we're talking about pooping! How we do it, where we do it,
why we do it, now we all know that.
Yes, so obviously when you live in a kind of normal house or whatnot, you don't think about this at all. You just go in your toilet and that's it, it's done. But it is something that we have to think about living in our van on a daily basis. Where's the next poop stop going to be?
Now in a van, a lot of people are going to have an onboard toilet. Because of the size of our van, the option was to get a little porta potty.
Yes, we do have a porta potty. It's a really small one. It's only 30 centimetres high. It's the only one we could find at that height.
Underneath.
Had to be that height for fitting underneath, in the back. The thing is with our porta potty, we've never used it.
So you may think that's stupid, bringing a porta potty and not using it at all. The reason why we bought it to start with was firstly in case we got ill, and the second reason we weren't sure about how overnight stops were going to be, whether some places you need to be self-contained. Yeah,
we did plan on using it when we bought it. That was the main reason for buying it. We thought, yeah, it'll be good. This one fits underneath, we'll get it out, we'll use it. Anyways, why haven't we used it?
Because we decorated it and it looks so nice and clean. It's got stickers on it. Sarah made a nice little cover for it so we can use it as a footstool.
No, that's not the reason. We haven't used it because we just haven't really felt the need to. We've managed without it quite well.
Options, yeah.
There's always other options.
And also because with a porta potty, you go to the toilet and then you're carrying your poop around with you all the time.
We'd rather go, get it done, and it's gone.
So yeah, there's always other options. You've got petrol stations, restaurants, bars, cafes, that sort of thing. This is a hotel. It's got a lovely toilet.
You've got spray, you've got soap, you've got hot water, toilet roll, paper towels, clean, fresh.
Supermarkets.
Supermarkets, good one. Public toilets.
Public toilets in parks.
Yeah.
There is a lot of public toilets. Portaloos, yes, Nick just mentioned.
Don't be scared of these. I don't know whether you've been to festivals before.
Before we started this trip, I think I did have a bit of a portaloo phobia, but since travelling around Europe, we've seen some pretty clean portaloos and that phobia has gone.
So don't be scared of them, just have a quick peek inside. If it's not,
a far cry from a Glastonbury or other music festival type portaloo. When we go and fill up fuel, we only generally put like €10 in at a time. So then, there's more options because petrol stations, gas stations, they do always have quite good toilets as well. So there's a little tip, just put a little bit of fuel in so you need to go quite often. Plus you can quite often fill up water in petrol stations.
My personal favourite though has to be shopping centres. Oh my god.
We have seen some 5-star hotel style shopping centre toilets.
Some of them are, oh my gosh, it's like walking into the Ritz.
A palace.
Or something. It's like, you're walking in, there's all these funky lights or water featuring all this. Fast food like chains like Burger King, McDonald's. You go in there to use their Wi-Fi or extra little bonus. So
probably the most natural and back to basics way is having a wild poop.
Pooing in nature.
I must admit, the first time I did this, I was a little bit like, bit weird, didn't feel right, was a bit unsure about it. But you know what? Once you've done one, it's totally fine.
And that's what all other animal species do, don't they? They don't use toilets.
It's so natural. And as long as you bury completely everything, do not leave a trace. We actually have a little poop shovel. It's quite good because one side it's got like the sharp thong things on it, so we can dig up the dirt and proper bury everything. And
that's it, it's gone. And then it'll biodegrade, just turn into soil, good for the plants within week,
days,
whatever,
within days it kind of
that's
just
it, returns the natural cycle of the planet, whatever. But
so we highly recommend pooping in the environment.
Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it, or what people think of it. It's quite a big thing, as we said at the start, for us, and when you're living in a van, going to the toilet. Obviously, not so big a thing for these little fellas.
If only life could be that easy. If only we could just go out there and go wherever. So Dizzy is really good at this. If it's bad weather, Dizzy will leave the van and take literally a minute to just go to the first lamppost, first bit of grass, peep, poop, done. We're back in the van, in the warmth before we know it.
Charlie, on the other hand, is a bit fussy. He has to find the right spot. It can be pouring down with rain and you're freezing. He's cold, he doesn't want to be out there. You're holding the umbrella over him, trying not to get any drips so it disturbs his concentration.
He still needs a good 10 minutes
before
he's comfortable, before he's found that exact spot.
So yeah, the dogs are both very different in their pooing styles.
Charlie is a complete exhibitionist. You could go for a walk and not see anyone for 20 minutes and then there'll be a little cafe, you know, having a bit of cake, having your coffee, and Charlie will go round his little circle and poop right there in front of people. He does this quite often.
Or outside someone's front door.
Outside
or the
door.
car door as well.
Yep, he likes to be seen. Dizzy, on the other hand, he's actually really good, isn't he? Dizzy doesn't like being seen, he doesn't like his poop to be seen. He proper finds undergrowth, he gets his little booty right into the bush and does his poop. Half the time we don't even have to pick it up because you can't see it. That being said, you should always pick up after your dog. There's no excuse to not pick up after your dog. You should always carry poop bag with you.
Actually, another thing, mentioning Dizzy, he has got a funny little habit, and please let us know if your dog, probably does this thing, the poo run.
Yeah, anyone got a dog who does poo runs?
I think he's scared of it actually, because he's not sure what's going on. He does the poo and then he sprints off.
Yeah, it's such a weird behaviour. And he's been doing this since he was a pup.
He's a little poo monster. He's a tiny little dog, but he can poo.
He'll do like 5 or 6 poos a day. It's just normal for Dizzy.
But now on one walk it's split up, so he'll do a little poop and then leg it, and then a minute later he'll do another little poop and leg it. If we could all poop like a dog, it'd be a lot easier. And speaking about pooping like a dog, dogs, they do a poo. We pick up their poo in a plastic bag generally and throw it in the bin. So why can't that be good for us? I mean, I don't mean going outside and pooping on the floor and picking it up.
That would be weird. But we do have an emergency bucket in the van that I've used from time to time when you can't go out, when there is absolutely no other option. You just literally bag it and bin it. You get the idea. Make sure it's obviously a good quality bag. And yes, it goes in the garbage along with anyone else who picks up their dog poos. We only have small dogs, so obviously only do small poos, but there's a lot of big dogs out there. Bigger than me, for example. So obviously these do a large amount of poop, and what do? We pick it up and we put it in the bin. Or a child's nappy, a baby nappy full of poop. It's exactly the same thing. So I don't think personally there's anything wrong with using the bucket and bag method in emergency situations.
It's poop of different sizes really. It all goes, it all ends up in the ground, isn't it?
So yes. Before we go, one last thing. For number ones this, not for number twos, we do have an onboard portable urinal that has saved us a couple of times. If you're in a city or in any sort of urban area and you really need to go to the loo and a pee and you can't go in the bushes, then this is great. It's a little portable urinal. It's even got an attachment on the top for ladies as well.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
so good.
So, yeah.
I mean, in van life, you have to think about your next stop.
Yeah.
People don't want to talk about it. As we said, it is a taboo subject, but we all do it. So don't be afraid of it.
Yes.
Embrace it.
Will we ever use our porta potty? I don't know. I mean, we're probably going to always carry it with us.
So anyway, Sarah, stop talking crap. I think we'll wrap this video up.
Thanks for listening to us talking crap for the last however many minutes.
If you got any comments, leave the comments below. Keep them clean, please. And that's about it. That's the wrap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.